Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Silksong. So, somebody just said, did we get Trobio Volume 2? We did get Trobio Volume 2 last stream. That brings me really nicely to our recap. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Last time we played Silksong, we did discover Trobio Volume 2, the tormented, depressed thespian. Depressed thespian. I thought you were American. Of Trobio. Yeah, fucking hot. Let's go. Oh, Dragasail. Thank you so much for the subscription. What the heck? Can we get some little into hearts in the chat? After defeating Trobio Volume 2, Version 2, Electric Boogaloo, we kind of randomly ended up over in Wormways. I was honestly doing something else. I was going down here. And then I discovered something, and then I ended up here. And we found, let me get my notebook out. We found a crazy situation that I honestly don't know if it's Act 3 or if it's just something I totally forgot or didn't find during the earlier part of the game. But the alchemist Xylotl and then the other guy, like Xandu or whatever, are both overcome by plasmium, and we have a new sort of little quest here to get plasmified blood for alchemist Xylotl. I also am interested in trying to kill Zango. Zango's the name. Sorry, Zango's the name. Trying to find Zango, but that's we're in the middle of a mystery, so we're gonna have to get back to that mystery right now. That's the plan. From there, what's next? I really don't know. Bye, Cloudishay. Thanks for being here. I'm not sure. We have, a million other quests to do. We have a couple big ones to do. That's the plan. We're gonna go back towards Wormways and explore from there. So buckle up, Buttercup. I think I probably just want to go to Marrow. And then across, maybe? Why is my silk all the way down? Wait. My silk was there the entire time. Because I died there, and then I never went back. Jesus Christ. All right, well. I don't really want to kill Zango because I don't really know if I should until after I have spoken to Alchemist Xylotl a couple times. So, we may have to play around a little bit. I'm all buckled up. Buckle up, Buttercup. Are you guys all buckled up? Buckled up in the front seat? Back seat? Somebody's riding in the trunk of the car. Let's just get across here without dying. That would be a great goal. God dang it. We're strong. We just hit that guy one time and they died. Our needle is very strong. My ass is buckled? All right, well, now you've gone a little too far. I didn't ask you to buckle your ass. Who watched the new Game Changer, by the way? I know Carly and Llamas have. But I won't rest until every single member of this community. Uh-oh. This is the place. This is the place. I won't rest until every single member of this community is a fan of Dropout. Hey, Sarah watched it. Rosie watched it. Kevin watched it. Dragasail watched it. Let's go. Hi, Cal. How's it going? All right. I think we want to try and find some plasmium, which is going to mean finding somebody relatively easy to kill here. Ugh. One of the guests was a friend of mine. No way. Wait, you mean the people who got their... Mona says my allergies are popping off. I look stoned. It's okay. Double down. Time to get stoned and also have your allergies pop off. Okay, I need a person to kill. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. No, don't do that shit. Okay. No, that's the wrong button. Okay, all right. We got to do the thing I suck at the most in the world right now, which is... I'm going to die here, by the way. Which is... Get Plasmium. Ryan, how long is stream planned for today? Probably like 2 to 3 hours. I've got a good amount of time, honestly. Okay, maybe we should just heal here and then go... Fuck it, let's go to Zango and get some of Zango's blood. Do you think he'll ever notice? Do you think Xylotl will even notice if we get Zango's blood? Maybe not, right? That's a rhetorical ass question, by the way. Some questions are rhetorical. Some questions are rhetorical ass questions. God damn it. Ow! Oh boy. Once again, I am at 3 health and need help. Automobile child. Sounds good. Thanks for being here. We're gonna heal. We're gonna heal. Okay, right here. Got it. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. How many more of those do I need? 8. Fuck. We have 2. That didn't work. Fuck me sideways. This shit feels difficult. Let's just kill him. Just kill him and get through. How to feature Ekbo on YouTube. Ryan, how much do you know about the upcoming Silksong DLC? So little. Truly, like, nearly nothing. Which I'm cool with. That was a bad call. Bad call, bad call, bad call. There's been a date announced, right? Once again, that's a front seat question. There's been a date announced. If so, what is the date? Front seat question. September? No, only the year? Oh, shit. Okay. I was going to say, the only thing I know about it is something that I've forgotten, which is the date. But apparently it just says 2026. Okay. Cool. Never mind then. I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, I need a little baddie to try and get me. I better hurry up and beat this game before the freaking DLC comes out, huh? Okay, you're a good sport. Got it. That's 3. Let's go. Okay, we're working our way towards what's his nuts just so we can get our silk back, to be honest with you. By what's his nuts, I mean Zango.
Thanks for reading my MSG
Got it.
today, biceps.
Thanks for reading my messages today. It's my pleasure. It's my job. Nari, how's it going? Hello. How are you? Okay, we need to go this way. Okay, we're down to 6 left. You think we should kill this guy? I have a couple things I want to try. Okay, never mind. You can just hit me. Okay. Let's grab this first. Then we'll heal. Okay, this is not working according to plan. Let's leave and come back. See, maybe he'll calm down. No, he's still mad. He's still mad. He's still mad. Ow. Not you beating up an old man bug. It's worse than that. He's an old man, and also he's not in his right mind. He's... But I have to take... I have to take some of his blood for science is really the problem. I don't know how to best do this. I need 5 more. I don't know that I'm going to get 5 from this guy. Never mind. Oh, he's even more mad. Oh, Jesus. Okay, come back here. Okay, come back, come back, come back. I got him. Haha. We're up to 7. We need 3 more. This guy is so Ryan coded. What do you mean by that? This guy is so Ryan coded. Do you think this guy is like me? I'm like this guy? What do you mean by that? Oh my god, I do have a story for you guys while we wait. So, randomly, our daughter Elle has started learning the word favorite, although I don't think she understands what it means exactly. So on the one hand, this means that really cute things happen, which is that she'll eat, like Megan or I will work hard on dinner, and then Elle will sit down and eat some of it. And if she really likes it, she'll say, "This is my favorite," which is really cute. Like the other day, she said, "Butter is my favorite." She was having butter on bread. On the other hand, it also means that she started asking people, like we've started asking her, and she started asking people, "What's your favorite color?" And her favorite color, like, shifts a lot. It's either blue or pink, and you never know which one of those two it's going to be. But that's been very cute. She also has started, like, remembering other people's favorites. Like, she knows that mine is blue. She knows that her mom's is purple. She knows that her grandma's is red. Very cute. But related to that, she's also... Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity here because I don't want to get destroyed here. She's also started... She's realizing that questions are sentences that, like, end in a twist. And she doesn't really get the inflection point of that so much, so... as she started just, like, twisting her head at the end of a question to let you know that it's a question. So she has this puzzle that she really loves to play with, and she'll say, "Mama, come do puzzle with me." Although she actually says it with even less inflection than that. Instead of the command, "Mama, come do puzzle with me," she'll say, "Mama, come do puzzle with me," and then just twist her head, and that's like, "This is a question? Do you want to come do the puzzle with me?" Which is really funny to me. Really funny to me. Just a little twist. It's a physical question mark? Yeah. Ah! We got it. That's 8. It killed him. Shit. That wasn't the plan. Husk of an alchemist's assistant granted false life by plasmium. He carelessly seeded these caves with that cursed substance. His final fate seems fair reward for those efforts. Yet I feel some sympathy. It is an alluring power. Plasmified Zango goes down. Wow. Finally, been trying to get rid of that guy for ages. I'm just kidding. Zango's dead. The end of an era. there's some baddies down here? Yeah, there are. Okay, come here. No, come here. I don't want you to kill me. I only have 2. Oh, I only have 2 health. This is so bad. I probably need to farm you for help. Oh, fuck! Why am I so bad at video games? Dang it. There goes our first death of the day. And I didn't sit in the fucking bench. God damn it. Oh, I'm so bad at video games. Hi, E. Aurora. How's it going? We still have the Plasmium, so at least there's that. All right, we'll go back. How many tries for Zango was that? Kind of 2. I wouldn't call it a boss battle. I know it shows up on the thing. I'm not. Maybe there is some debate about whether or not that is a boss battle. Maybe there's no debate and everybody assumes it is a boss battle. I don't feel right calling it a boss battle. His name appears in the bottom. I know it had a title, but it didn't lock you in the arena. You could leave at any time. It also didn't feel like, I don't know. I was going to say it didn't feel like fighting someone in their right mind, but it didn't feel that way when we fought a lot of other people either. That's not a great marker for what is and isn't a boss battle, but still. Feels more like a mini boss for sure. I think the leaving the arena is the big thing. No debate. Which way? You said no debate, but I don't know which one you felt. No debate. It is or isn't a boss battle? I don't know. I think we're having a debate right now. Maybe it's no debate in your head, but that doesn't mean it's no debate in everyone else's head. No debate. Zango is a boss? Shit. In that case, we have to get rid of the last 60 seconds of VOD. Because we've been having a... Fuck, wait. If we can debate if he's a boss... Oh, no. Oh, God. We've broken the time loop. The very threads of reality are starting to fall apart around us. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. All right. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. A lot of bosses don't lock you out. Savage Beastfly 2 and Skull Tyrant are an example. Okay, honest answer. Honest answer. Does Savage Beastfly 2 and or Skull Tyrant, do either of them feel like bosses more so than Plasmified Zango? Because Plasmified Zango just doesn't feel like a boss to me. So much so that I literally didn't treat it like I was just standing there telling you stories about my daughter while farming it for... Yes, but Zango is still a boss. You say that with such a certainty. You say it with such certainty that I really, really struggle to understand how you achieved. He has a title, so it's a boss. So in your worldview, this is an if A, then B, zero room for any nuance or exceptions to the rule. If there is a title, it's a boss, period, end of story. I think there are some cases, there's some use cases for the term boss in which that might be a fine thing. I don't know, maybe. I can also think of here, like, here's the test case, right? Here's the test case, I think. Humans are categorization machines. We really like this simplicity. It really appeals to us to say, if X, then Y, without a doubt, certainty implied. I can feel certain about this. But what if it just doesn't feel that way? What if it just doesn't, like... Is the certainty of calling it a boss more tempting than just taking a look at it and being like, that didn't feel like a boss? I don't know. He's not aggro to you when you first walk in. You can leave at any time. I don't know. I didn't feel like a boss to me. Not all bosses are good at being bosses. If the journal only has one entry, it's a boss. Nah, that's not true, because Trobio has 2 entries, both of which have an upper and a lower thing. So we can't. But the thing, okay, but let's so Aurora, your criteria here is not a good one because it doesn't work cleanly along these. Those are 2 bosses here. Let me show you. I think what you're saying is bosses have an upper and a lower, but so do, or sorry, bosses only have 1, right? But that's not true because many of the bosses have 2. Like when you kill 5,000 winged life seeds, you get a first one and then you get a second one. But many bosses have both. Many bosses have, you only defeat Bell Eater once and yet you still get both of these. You still get both of them. So that's not a good criteria. But here's the question. The question is not if it's a good criteria. The question is, why are we so intent on getting a criteria to determine that this is or is not a boss battle? I'm not willing to die on the hill of like, Plasmified Zango is not a boss battle. If you think it is, you suck as a T-Cherry fan. You don't understand the game correctly. What I'm trying to say is, why do we care so aggressively about saying it is or isn't? I think it's probably some weird little middle ground that tells us a little bit more of an interesting... It tells us more about why we care about bosses than it does about whether or not it's a boss. You know? We gotta wait for the Boss Rush DLC and see if Team Cherry includes him. Let's say, theoretically, this game gets a Hall of Gods. Let's say it does. Hot take. If Plasmified Zango is or is not involved in that list, it still doesn't change the inherent thing at the center of this question, which is Zango does not feel like a boss to me. That may not be important to you, that it doesn't feel that way to me, but I would imagine to many people, Plasmified Zango does not feel like a boss. You're allowed to think Zango sucks? It's not because I think Zango sucks. It's because I think there's a whole different emotional tenor. I think there's a whole different storytelling structure around it. I think you can wander in and out. Sure, the name title appears, but like he's not aggressive to you at first. The storytelling writing in his journal is just like, it's a husk. I feel a little sorry for him. There's interesting things happening around the edge that makes it a little bit less clear-cut, in my opinion. There's no battle theme. That feels interesting, right? Whether or not Plasmified Zango makes it on a list of Hall of Gods, definitely this is the list of bosses in the game, then
Giant Moss
I don't
Monster
think it...
in HK was in the Hall of Gods and he had 2 attacks. I love him though.
The thing that I find most interesting is not like, here are the list of criteria, and Plasmified Zango meets 4 out of the 5. Therefore, Plasmified Zango must be a boss. What I find way more interesting than that is like, with what certainty, with what certainty do you apply this set of criteria that you've come up with? Is this a debate of boss versus mini boss versus unique enemy? No, this is a debate of why do you care so much? And not why do you care, but like, why do you defend one side of this so much? Why? We'll bring this up again at the Lord Backseat stream. There's a good reason for the debate that we can't get into right now. That's good to know. That's good to know. Here's what I think is the thing that I want to walk away from this with. Maybe Zango's a boss. Maybe Zango isn't a boss. I find it really hilariously wrong to say there is no debate. You don't get to decide that. We get to decide that together. We get to decide what criteria we bring to the table, what criteria we ignore, what weird boxes we build around things to say this is a category and this isn't. You don't get to say it is or isn't a debate, motherfucker. It should still be in this SS bosses list, though. No. How's that? I'm going to put my foot down. There is no debate. Don't put it in the list. For now. Maybe we'll add it later. Ah! Got it. There's 9. Okay, we need one more. I kind of want to see if he's alive again. Because this plasma shit is weird. It would be really cool if he was alive again. If they were alive again. Oh, 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 I whiffed, I whiffed, I whiffed. No, I whiffed. I need health, and I need one more piece of plasma. I should probably just go get my silk first, huh? I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. I'm panicking, I'm panicking. Stop dying to him then. Then I will have you know that the thing that I have died to most in this game is also not a boss. The thing I have died to most in this game. Retsum can tell me if I'm wrong on this. I believe it's that one Skarsgård from really early in the game. I died to like 30-something times. Okay, where's my goddamn silk? There it is. Let me live, please. Okay, you're the one. This is the one. This is going to be our 10th. I whiffed! I didn't hold it long enough. I got to get close. Oh, boy. I got it. There's 10. Woo! Okay, we made it. Ah! I forgot there was one up there. Anyways, I think you've died the most because you read chat while fighting. Sure, I mean, skill is definitely the like #1 cause of death. But like in terms of the enemy that happened to cause that death or happened to be wielding the thing that did it, I think Retsum can tell me if I'm wrong. / we can check the YouTube comments, but I believe the thing I have died to most is not a boss, but instead that other thing. Blaming chat? Oh no, I blame myself. You guys are interesting, but it's my fault for reading you. It's definitely my fault for reading you. Stick drift is a contender. I maintain that I have died 0 times to stick drift. There we go. Woo! Oh boy, wrong way. Whee! Okay, we're gonna turn in this blood. We're gonna see what Xylotl is up to. He feels very infected by the fungal. First off, we're gonna fucking rest here. He feels very infected. In fact, so much so that if you play music, nothing happens. Exclamation cost in chat. Died 33 times to death so far. 32 to Skarsgård, and then 33 to Carmelita. Wow, so Carmelita has barely outclassed that one enemy. Correction, you haven't died to stick drift yet. All right, let's talk to him. Assistant, that odor. Ah, you have the plasmified blood. I don't like that you call me your assistant now, by the way, because I just sell your other assistant. Give items. Yeah, let's do it. Take it, sir. The what insight it will grant you, I cannot say. I wonder if you can use the plasma file on a different, or vial file, on a different type of enemy to get a different type of material. Because that would be fucking sick, by the way. That'd be really cool. Have faith, dear assistant. After all this, I understand. The greatest knowledge comes only from faith. Faith in plasmium. This blood you have collected sparkles. I see it. A glorious form, a glorious future, shimmering back at us. Advanced alchemy wish has been granted. Through consumption of the blood, we shall at last attain enlightenment. For your reward, take the gland from within my shell, my gift to you. I have no more need of it. It shall grant you unending reserves of plasmium. Plasmium, pure, beautiful plasmium. Unending reserves? Oh, boy. That was a bad sound. A pulsating organ grown within the shell of alchemist Xylotl. The gland replenishes over time, providing a near limitless source of plasmium. Crafting new plasmium files no longer requires a reserve. Okay, so now my tool is just refillable. Not that you have infinite. I still have 6 out of 6 files. But I think I can refill it at a bench anytime I want. For you, dear assistant, drink deep my liquid life. Well. What happens if we attach it? Kind of want to do it. I probably should just do this all the time, especially now that there's no cost. Don't do drugs, kids. If the drugs look like that... Oh, shit. I can't. Dang it. I was going to say I could just do it and then sit at the bench and then change tools. But of course I can't do that because it gets rid of my extra health. Well, never mind. Okay. Well, that was terrible, and I hated it, and it was also so interesting. And I think it's time to go on to the next thing. Let me just double check. 1 second. I can't. It also mentioned the gland replenishes over time. So I just want to double check that doesn't mean that, like... Shit, wrong button. I just want to check that it doesn't actually replenish as I stand here. I'm guessing no. But this is the most nasty quest in the game, for real. Would 6 blue masks help more than what you get out of tools normally? I can't tell what part of that message is sarcastic, but I feel like it is sarcastic overall. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the nastiest quest is definitely related to the crying, cursed baby inside of me. All right, well, let's figure out what's next. I could destroy void masses. I don't really want to, but... Deep docks and far fields for this ghillie one. We're also pretty close to blasted steps. Meaning I could just go out and then up and see what's happening. Let's do that. Let's go to Blasted Steps because there's two different things that could happen there, and I wanna go there. You are correct. It was sarcastic. Well, at least I read the tone right. Ouch. Correction. 5 blue hearts. Blue masks. Correction. 3 blue masks. All right. Ah! Oh, we were going to check, by the way. 87%. Okay. What the fuck? Dear one, we're playing a song at this little grave, held in our hearts. Remembered. Suffer no more. Pardon the path. Worthy. Do you get a different message if you play the ancient song? No. What's your opinion on the button here? No. What's the button here? There we go. What's your opinion on the Sawtooth Circlet? I like it, though I also get distracted by it. Slash, in some ways, it's not as helpful. In some positions, it's not as helpful. Like, anytime you're trying to do pogo, or like the thing that... Sorry, anytime you're trying to run on a surface that breaks, once you stand on it, or like pogo on something that you have to hit and then it explodes, like those little puff flowers, Sawtooth Circlet gets in the way. Otherwise, it's doing basically passive damage for me, which is great. Where are we going? We're going to Blasted Steps, either to probably to the little area that I never could figure out what it was about because I didn't have the ability to launch myself vertically. Remember that area? Where I sat there for like forever trying to do this without being able to do that. Still can't do that. I could just go around. That's fine. I couldn't remember what that was like. What that area was like. Let's switch tools because I don't want to do this anymore. Plasmium File is not for me. I do like File versus Vial. I'm sure that's just a plain... I'm sure that's a relatively simple etymology explanation. But I wonder which one came first. I can't speak. File or vial? The PH and the V are so similar that I'm sure it's just a like... File seems archaic. It does have that vibe. All right, so there's a couple things we need to do in Blasted Sands. One of them is, I believe, the Pinstress in the upper left of Blasted Steps is issuing us a challenge. The other thing is that I can't get on this, and I never have been able to. So now let's do it. This is a long time coming, guys. I'm very excited to be able to do this. Wow. Round of applause? Pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. Ryan, now that you've gotten up here, can I tell you something, or should we save it for the lore stream? Probably save for the lore stream to be safe. But now I'm very curious, but probably save for the lore stream to be safe. almost fell off. The thing about it that is annoying is that it feels like... It's very weird. Here's what's... I want to tell him. Sorry, guys. It's very helpful to me to be able to just keep it very clean and say, at the lore stream, we do this kind of thing. Before then, we don't. Sorry. The thing that's weird about that area, though, is, and my suspicion, honestly, Tony, if I have to be completely honest with you, is this. I don't like the fact that this is here, and this is here, and that little step stool is there. Because if you have to use this to get up, like, my suspicion is that maybe you don't. Because otherwise, why would they have all those steps there? Please don't kill me. I'm so scared. I'm such a scared little guy. I'm such a scared little guy. Anyways, let's explore this new area. I'm really excited to do it. It's spiky. It's deadly. Kill him, kill him, kill him, please. 4 health. Great. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 2 health. I'm dead for sure. Ah! 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 That's so rude. I know I needed to pogo that, but I couldn't see where it was. Okay, here's my question about that little area. The thing Tony and I were talking about. Here's my front seat question. Can you get up there without using the... Front seat question, yes or no. Can you get up there without using the Silksong? Yes? Cool. That was my assumption. Love that for me. Love that for me. You guys will have to tell me how on the lore stream. It's from right here. Ah. So close. So close. All right, we have 7 health. I'm sure that'll be plenty. In before I lose all of it right away. Okay. I would like a little bit of silk, honestly. Let's kill a couple for silk. Ah, every time. No! All right, 8 health. We can do this. You son of a bitch. Oh, that guy died and I didn't even get to farm him for silk. I think there's a thing above us to the left. Right there. Oh, hello. 9 health. That's big. That means I'm actually 5-shot to most bosses now instead of 4. And it's a completion percentage. 88%, baby. Ah! Now I gotta get the fuck out of here. I guess we could just do the Belbeast thing. All right, Hornet, surely 88% is enough that you'd be willing to leave this place, right? Right? If I chose to head beyond, I would abandon Pharloom to a collapse of my making. New dialogue. While I live and still possess the strength to act, I will not allow that end to come to pass. So resolved. Wouldn't it be great if they just rolled credits? It'd be funny if they started to roll credits and then they stopped and it was like, nah, we can't leave it there. But no, I like the choice that they made, honestly. The choice that they made is a good one from a character writing perspective. Hornet gives a chance to remind you that the greatest thing you can do is just keep trying. Am I too far? Am I too far? I feel like I'm too far. Too far. Ow. I whiffed. I whiffed. I whiffed? This motherfucker? Ekbo with a gifted sub. To Obadiah again. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me remember. Grendel is the one inside of Blasted Steps. So actually, we probably do need to get up there and buy some stuff. But we can just do that from the Bell Beast. All right, so over here is Pinstress. And I think we have a boss battle. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's a Void Mass. Fuck. Ow! Where's my silk? I have no silk. I have no silk. We're dead. We're dead. Oh, boy. Okay, never mind. Bye, Ekbo. Thanks for being here. What we're actually going to do is use the Bell Beast. Use the Bellways. Ouch. So we want to go to the... is it just Blasted Steps or is it... I think it's Blasted Steps. But it's... Okay. It's the top end of Blasted Steps. I couldn't remember if it was Sands of Karak, but I don't even know if there's actually a... There's not even a station in Sands of Karak. From here, we can bench here, meaning we're very close. Then go the other way. Tony's got a work call. Sounds good, Tony. There's everybody's least favorite pilgrim. I shall farm you for silk, my friend. This is the way. Okay, so then one of these rooms right here has a bunch of bad shit inside of it. I don't want to die to them all. I kind of want to kill the Void Mass. Pilgrim Hiker is my guy. Don't slander him. Can you ask your guy why he keeps taking shots at me then? That guy hit me so many times. They can't shoot straight down. This is the big victory. Now they can. Never mind. Fuck. Okay, I killed it. Whew. A fine shot with its sharp mask. Its aggression has no ill effect on its aim. Now we still got this guy to kill. This seems like a good one to kill, honestly. It's kind of in the way. Or it's kind of in a spot we can easily hit. 2 down, only 10 to go. Oh. What's the difference between bad shit and good shit? It's just like that old court case about pornography. I know it when I see it. You know? You can tell. It's also kind of like bosses. You know it when you see it. You know when you're in the middle of a shit if it's going to be a good one or a bad one. Well, I don't know if you know in the middle, but you know by the end. That's for sure. So I think we're going to have a hard battle against a legendary swords person here. Ryan, you're the one hung up on defining a boss, not us. No, that's what's called in comedy a callback. Don't. What's that called? What's it called when the what's the little signature? What's the little thing on the keyboard that points upward? What's that called? A carrot? No. What's that called? The thing that Pickle Master and Elo just typed? It is a carrot. Don't carrot me. Get your carrots out of here. I'm a meat eater. No carrots here. Can rest at the bench. That's probably good because I don't know what's going to happen next. What is this? Why is it just sitting here? I've departed to scale far. Oh, wait. I think it said that. The stormward side. Find Pinstress on the stormward side of Mount Fae and defeat her in battle. I feel like it said something before that about... You know what else we should try? We should also just try launching off of that. Okay. Well, while we're here... Can I do this inside? Off topic, but since I can fill out the spreadsheet now, did we make it past... We did make it past 300 redeemed treats for the year. The dogs have had over 300 treats thanks to you guys' fictional currency. Amazing. Evo, who's in... You don't have to tell us who's in the lead, Evo, but who's in third? Okay. I think it's time for the heart of the woods. Zuma's in third. We call it a chevron at my job. It's a great word, chevron. Chevron is like... So my understanding of chevron is mostly... There's the like... How do I phrase this? There's like the design pattern, which is called chevron, and then there's like the military chevron. Is, where does that word come from? I have no idea about the etymology of that word. There's only a 4 treat difference between first and second, and then 11 between second and third. So I think we probably have to exit like somewhere here to go up. That's my assumption. Because the thing is in between spaces. Oh no, we were going to go ask the snails for this. That's why we were doing it. That's why we were doing it. Chevron means rafter in French. Whoa. That's an interesting thing. Chevron is a cool word. Unfortunately, makes me think of the gas company. Totally. No, don't hit me. That's... Oh, it's breakable. I found a breakable. Oh. I don't even think this is what I'm looking for. I think this is just going to get me a thingy. Fresh concrete, by the way. A silk eater. Not what I was looking for at all, but we didn't have this before, and I will take it. Okay. So now the question is, do I actually want to go back to the... I probably want to go back to the snails. whole Zango thing was a big detour. It was a big detour. We took a big detour. Okay. I'm going to go back to Bone Bottom and then go left from there. Like we were originally going to do when we went and found Zango. Let's go talk to the snails and see what they have to say. Wrong button. All right, down here, left here. This is where I was trying to go, and then I accidentally went to Zango. Hi, guys. Killed one of your, like, ancient beasties. Guess what? Was pretty sick. Was pretty cool, to be honest with you. In the heights of the great wood, nestled deep in its roots, vines and branches, find the one who sowed the first seed. Okay. They're the very essence of the place, the nub of it all. Ain't really a bug to be told, but a powerful presence nonetheless. We'd heard the Citadel once made grudging accord with that creature, sent their servants in reverence, even built a shrine up there somewhere. Maybe it's worth you searching for it? Shrine. Speaking of words, not a huge fan of the word nub. Not my favorite. Bring us the hearts, old one. Make him beat fierce and final. See for yourself the forgotten strength of this land of bugs before we burn those memories in its saving. Okay. So I took pictures so that I could read it again. In the heights of the great wood, nestled deep in its roots, vines, and branches, find the one who sowed the first seed. There's a shrine up there. Let's just make sure they're talking about the right thing here. Gotta be this one, Heart of the Woods. Okay. Did you guys have any, like, specific, like, take a left at this, take a right at that kind of directions? Or are you just gonna be really strange with your... Okay, sure. Sounds good. They're vague posting. Yes, they're vague maxing. How many things do I have, by the way? 454. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's not enough to buy anything at Grindel. 454 plus 180 puts us at 634. Just still not enough to buy anything from Grindel. Okay. So, I think we're just meant to go for this. Where should we... We have to find this ancient wood heart. To me, it sounds like shellwood. Shrine is a little confusing to me. But I'd think here, here, and here. Just try them. Those are the close places. I don't think this is exactly a shrine, but we could certainly go there. It says at the top of the wood, but then it also says among the branches, roots, and vines. Nestled deep. And I'm like, is it at the top or is it at the bottom? You tell me. That's a rhetorical ass question. We're broke again? No, we got money. We just we don't have like major money. We've got some money. Okay. All right, we're gonna find it. I really liked the last one when we had to try and find it. So this should be fun. We've done this already. We did this when we were looking for the other person. So is this the shrine you speak of, or what? Is this literally the shrine you speak of? Like, do I just do this? That'd be crazy. It's not here because it's above us. It's up there. What are we up to? We are trying to get the, we're trying to chase down one of the hearts. The Heart of Pollen? Heart of, what's it called? Heart of the Woods? The Pollen Heart. We were just here for like almost all of this area is the thing. And we literally went through this whole area. There's a secret entrance right here if you just knock 3 times. Ryan's in search of a great wood. No comment. Chat, what should we talk about while Ryan searches? A good question. What constitutes a boss? LOL. I had to ask for front seat help to find this one. Same. We'll keep trying. This will be interesting. I do this all the time. Nothing has ever happened. Maybe this time will be different, guys. Hi, Sven. That's the same way. Let's try the upper right half of this area. There was an actual shrine. I understand. I'm remembering. There was an actual shrine, a statue, where we found the way through Hunter's March. It was this. So really, it ought to be something like obvious. It ought to be something like on the menu, on the map, I should say. That's my hot take. We're gonna go up here first, but I think it might be the thing underneath us that I just marked. No, leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. I really don't want to fight you. Oh, that's a void mass. Okay, we should try and beat that guy just for the sake of it. Okay, we should try and beat this guy just for the sake of it. This is our method. Hit it once, get out. I'm always behind cover. They can't hit me. Ah! Okay, fuck me. Never mind. They can hit me anytime they want. They're in charge. They're in charge here. We did it. At what cost? Kind of looks like there's light coming from above, but it's hard to tell. try here? There's no way this works. Nope. This is not the way we want to go. But we'll play around anyways. Okay, we're gonna leave here in a second because I'm not liking this. Mow the grass. Let's go back to the Bell Beast. Mona says, I found this one completely by mistake. Hell yeah. A happy little Bob Ross mistake. Benches left. Benches left. What if there's a place we could just updraft here? I call it updraft, and I can't stop calling it updraft, and I'm so sorry, you guys. In my head, this is just called updraft. I've played too much Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom recently. I can't stop calling it that. And it's not even really like, that's not even an amazing name for it in, I don't even know that the game ever calls it that. But I started calling it that in Breath of the Wild. I need an updraft. That's better than an up dog or a matter goat. A matter baby. Almost said a matter goat. Updraft. Matter baby. Okay, so we go bottom left from here. Ouch. Better than saying something along the lines of blow me. Yep, I would never do that. I don't know who you're talking about. Wait, where'd they go? Huh. Okay, this is going to be a real interesting one. Here's what we know. Here's what we know. I guess I will confirm with Chad in a second that I'm chasing down the right thing. In the heights of the Great Wood, the Great Wood, I believe, refers to Shellwood. That's not the first time the game has called this. I get this and this distracted every time, or confused every time. In the heights of the Great Wood, nestled deep in its roots, vines, and branches, find the one who sowed the first seed. They're the very essence of the place, the nub of it all. Ain't really a bug, to be told, but a powerful presence nonetheless. If it's not a bug, is it a lake? Is it a inanimate object of some sort? The essence of it all? We'd heard the Citadel once made grudging accord with the creature. It is a creature. Sent their servants in reverence. Even built a shrine up there somewhere. Maybe it's worth you searching for it. Servants in reverence. I also don't know that I've been there, but like... Okay. First things first, I want to ask. The dialogue that I just read to you guys from the Snail Shamans, front seat question, is that in reference to this heart? Yes or no? Front seat question. I assume so, but cool. I'm not completely off base there. Oh, look, it's a little nub. That's what this is right here. It's a little nub. I'm kind of kidding. I think we just got to keep running around Shellwood. Is what I'm looking for in this room front seat question? Yes or no? Because the other thing is this room does look a little funky, but I Cool. But my instinct was no, so that's why I was going to leave. Cool. Thank you. It's a butt for sure. Isn't it always? More of an Ash guy myself. Sorry, Bob guy myself. Okay. We're looking for anything that would be like, oh yes, the Citadel sent something here. This is something the Citadel had to create a grudging accord with. This is the place where the other, yep, this little freak. Cool. I just don't think it's there. Oh, that is nestled in all the vines. There's a void mass. Just pogo like crazy. Pogo like crazy. Don't get hit. Oh, God. I'm going to die. Oh, God. I have no void. Or no silk. Two health. 2 health, and I'm fighting the worst boss in the game. The worst baddie in the game. I don't even know what to do right now. Okay. Don't you dare try and hit me. No! I need to kill you. I need to kill you. For silk. We did it. I hit the wrong button. That was a literal wrong button situation. How dare you, first off. 2 health again. That's a boss, but not Zango. Yep. Please, I'm scared. I'm scared. God damn it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here is call that a YouTube episode. It's a frustrating place to call it a YouTube episode because I have not succeeded. But goodbye, YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer, but that's it for now for you. I'll see you soon. Weigh in now on whether or not you think Zengo's a real boss. I'll see you later. Bye.